Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Spartans will kick this away and start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. Certainly one of the focal points of the offense. One of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the same runner's got it again. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Brown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
So second down after the incompletion. He's going to hand this off.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Spartans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Heading left after the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
But it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's tackled after the catch. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And that's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the Ducks will have to kick this away.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nice grab. It's Parachek.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Childs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Gates. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's reeled in. It's Marsh. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tight end makes the grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back.
Big bodies to stop the run. And they're trying to punch it in here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? To throw, it's Childs. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's Glover. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Michigan State. Will take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PAT good, it's a 3-point lead now, 13-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Brown. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Jukes to get past a man. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Ducks with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, the offense goes for the counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. But he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Spartans. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator...
And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And because you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right?
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Graham down the middle. It's Marsh. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Spartans missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Childs. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The game makes it second and medium. Gives it to the back. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He hands it to the back. Great cut there. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Here's the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
They'll kick it away here. Running it back, it's Brown. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up 4th. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. Knocks that one right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it can still be kicked back. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. And the Spartans line up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 during the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's running out of time here. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.